Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Diving right into the markets, taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting at $42,209.30 at this time, and pretty much staying in limbo. So you had last week a lot of FUD surrounding Bitcoin due to the reaction of the Bitcoin ETF approvals, right? So a ton of FUD happening because the price action didn't line up. You had people saying as soon as it's approved, it's going to skyrocket to $50,000, and it just didn't happen, right? So looking at the charts here, pulling over a little bit to show the actual prices. But if we zoom in a little bit, we see that Bitcoin is staying within this zone. Now it did break, and I told you guys we need to wait. Now we did hold this level. I said we did have to wait for this weekly candle to close. Now we did wick under it, but we end up closing above it. So this is still an indecision level, and this level is being respected as a major level of support. Now with that being said, I think it's still a chance that we do go back to this trend line. No, I don't think it's going to be a pretty path by any means. I don't think it's going to be, something that we like to see. But we've been holding this trend line here for a reason, guys. It's been boring. I know it's been boring. This has been on our charts for a while now, but we are holding it there. And this is our TA. This is what we see as a price point for us. So major level of support right now. Pretty much our support level is sitting at $40,600, which was broken, but by the end of the week with a new candle, it did close above. And so we'll see how this plays out, guys. We'll see how this plays out. This is our TA. This is what we think are the scenarios when it comes to Bitcoin, and this is going to impact pretty much every other crypto asset. So taking a look at Ethereum is sitting here doing the same thing, pulling back. And if take a look at this stochastic, guys, the stochastic remains oversold, and you can see that on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. The stochastic remains oversold and is now heading in a different direction. So you can see this on Bitcoin as well. It's oversold, guys. So I'm confident saying that we're not over when it comes to the drop. Yes, there might be some swings, right? We went from 39, then back to 42. It's staying within range, but based off of stochastics, based off of market structure, based off of the fact that that candle wicked beneath, we hit 39, and now we're back in the same range. I think everything's gearing up for a pullback, right? And that's, we catch a lot of slack. I know, we get it, but we don't mind. We don't mind it. We're just going based off of what the price action is showing us, which is a pullback is here, and we think we're gonna go back to that trend line. Going to Hbar, the zone here, 10 and 4 cents, and let me pull here. Let me actually get a trend line and pull it. So boom, we got one there. Let me mark it where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna pull it down. So I got here. The next one, I'll pull it same place here. Boom. This is range. This entire range is accumulation territory. Okay, so let's say 9 cents. So for us, we got a lot of our bag at 9 cents back in the day. Let me put the coordinates in 0.09. Boom, exactly 9 cents. Okay, and then we got exact coordinates for this one is 0.04. Anything below 0.04 is pull all the stops out and accumulate as much as possible. In our opinion, this is what we're doing. But this entire range is accumulation range. And, I get people are saying that, oh, it's bullish. It's long term. Yes, it's bullish. Right now, it's in range. Right now, we're in accumulation territory, guys. So I would not accumulate above 9 cents. I would accumulate anything under 9 cents heavy. And if it does, for whatever reason, break this level of support, now this is a scenario, guys. This is actually a scenario that could happen. So take a look at this. If Bitcoin pulls back and gets to this level, so let's say it gets to anywhere between 30 and 35, okay? And over the next 4 to 8 weeks, it gets between 30 and 35. I think seeing a 4-cent Hbar is not off the table, okay? Seeing a 4-cent Hbar is not going to be off the table if Bitcoin pulls the 30-35, because you know what happens in the markets. You understand what happens in the markets. You know that when there is a pullback in Bitcoin, everything else pulls back, and Hbar is already in range. Hbar is already in range. So this is, I consider this an accumulation range. Everyone else is saying, oh, it's bullish, it's going to the moon. Look at the setup. Look at the divergence here. Guys, it's not that time yet. You will know when we're in a bullish scenario. When you have every day you're going up anywhere between 5 and 10% every day for over a month. That's when you know we are in a bull run. You will be able to know. Right now is not a bull run, okay? Some people are saying it's pre-bull run. I consider this to be accumulation time. Right here is all accumulation zones. And to be honest with you, this is the time. I'm not accumulating over 9 cents. And I'm not, that's pretty much my rule of thumb. I didn't get an Hbar. I didn't get an Hbar until 9 cents. So for me, accumulating above 9 cents is just silly to me, especially if we're at 7 and possibly could go to 4 again. Just not for us. It just doesn't make sense, So for where we entered, our zone is accumulating anywhere between 9 and 4 cents, even lower. So that's our strategy. That's where we're at. And that's how we're looking at the markets here. So this entire zone, again, accumulation zone. That's all it is. Okay. And I do think this will be a sleeper. I do think not enough people are talking about it. I do think that long term, Hbar is going to do the equivalent to what Cardano did in the next bull run. That's just our opinion. That's just our opinion. I'm not throwing anything out there. I do think this is an extremely undervalued project. Okay. So just wanted to give you a market update on what's going on here. Decision time, particularly on Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin right here, particularly on this level. Okay. Is the candle going to, this is a weekly time frame. Okay. So is the candle going to close below this mark? Okay. Are we going to break and close on a weekly candle? So we'll see how this week closes. Definitely wanted to set you guys up and so you can see where we're at. We broke beneath, but we didn't stay there. So we'll see how this week plays out so we can really get a bias on what is happening in the markets, guys. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.